And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Lakers. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Thunder. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Lots of season left to go, so maybe a little too early to say that. The results have been anything but positive early on, but we've seen plenty of teams dig themselves out of big holes after early season woes.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Horford, and it's Roby in at the 4. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Miracle Man, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. It's blocked. Greg, obviously we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Uncovered. Jerome, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And it's Davis missing. Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Dort gets it to go.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort went undrafted, but it didn't take him.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. Tonight's game marks the first contest against LeBron and the Lakers this season. The coach is well aware how tough the matchup can be, saying it's not about LeBron and Davis, well, just LeBron and Davis. They have a great supporting cast that knows how to complement the stars. We have to be sharp to come away with this one. And he's smart to acknowledge the great role players on this Lakers team. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Jerome following the 3 by the Lakers. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Jerome. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Davis, rebound by Williams.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jerome passes to Horford, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Brown, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Jerome to end the run, and Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
Offensive rebound, Schroeder, a second chance effort. Good work defensively by Horford.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Jerome. No points in the game yet for him. 2 points. That one goes.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Right side Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Thunder trailing by 10. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Brown. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Baisley. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Kuzma. And they double up Davis over Bradley. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Dort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backdoor.
Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Baisley. And Davis sends it back. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. .26 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 10. Miracle Man, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Whenever AD is floating around the basket like he was there, you know if he gets the ball, he's going to go for the jam.
Pass to Muscala. And he banks in the layup.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Miracle Man. Misses the jumper. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Muscala is out there with Bradley. And it's Baisley in at the small forward. Jerome passes to Bradley. Here's Jerome. The lob to Bradley.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Miracle Man. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta. Here's Gasol. Harrell trying to free himself up. Gasol no good. Thunder trailing by 10. To Muscala. The lead now in single digits. Muscala's got his second basket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Miracle Man. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, Man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Williams double team. It's deflected. Gasol with the steal.
Well, with a body like that, LeBron James can be as physical as he wants to be and just dare you into making contact.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Thunder trailing by 13. Williams passes to Muscala. Back to Williams. Pass to Baisley. 5 to shoot, and there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Al Horford is checked in for Muscala. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Dort, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Drummond, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Marc Gasol. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Brown's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Takes the 3. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Davis with it. Williams picks him up. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Thunder trailing by 21. Williams with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Davis can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Williams looking over the floor. The Thunder with another miss. Lakers leading by 21. And James throws it down hard.
Uh-oh. It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Right side, Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James. First trip to the line for him here. So he gets them both. .104 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Miracle Man. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
The pass to LeBron. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Brown the pass to Baisley. Back to Brown. Great D that time from Davis.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Thunder shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Nobody near Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Harrell. And Harrell shoots it in.
This is what happens when you put the hard work in, as Harrell is impacting the game.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of...
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, this game...
And that's going to...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Miracle Man is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Pass to Jerome. Williams from outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. 14 points for Miracle Man.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Jerome. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Here's Dort, covered by LeBron. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Gets a very good look and converts. Horford's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Here's James, and James throws it down.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Marc Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Mike Muscala is checked in for Williams. Here's Roby. The tray. The rebound by Gasol.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Muscala kicks to Horford. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can see that Horford definitely gets hit on that drive, but he still found a way to bury that one in the defender's grill.
And they double up LeBron. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Jerome. It's deflected. Inside. Here's Schroeder. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Roby. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
.152 left in the third. Horford against Drummond. Lets it go from 11. Here's Roby. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Jerome. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Terrific work there by Al Horford getting close to the hoop, really forcing the defense to foul him.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. Passes it to Horton Tucker. And here is Harrell. He's covered by Brown. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Brown outside. The Thunder have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Miracle Man. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Mikhailuk. Back to Williams. Pass to Mikhailuk. 6 to shoot. Brown right side. Here's Baisley. That one off the back iron and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Outside Bradley. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Davis.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Meladon, and it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morris, to the paint. Here's Matthews. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. The Thunder shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen. It's Matthews on the wing. Got a piece of it. Here's Mikhailuk. Goes back up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. Still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Kuzma, and the layup's good off the glass.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Now here's Meladon. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Meladon with the bucket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Outside Matthews. There's the pass to Morris. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for the Lakers. Miracle Man comes in for Wesley Matthews. Muscala, he's checked in for the Thunder. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now, here's Meladon. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Meledon. Defense right on him. Got it. Good job in the low post. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Morris. That one misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. Pass to Meledon. He gets it in there.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Something that we all dealt with after the suspension of play last year, missing basketball. Brent, any thoughts on having the sport you love halted midseason?
Well, I've thought about that for over a decade, Kevin, having had to stop playing basketball altogether. But certainly all of these guys and women who did not get a chance to continue their seasons last year had time to understand just how important the game is to them, and also the way they can impact the change that they want to see come with their platform.
Here's Mikhailuk. Again, Oklahoma City. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Pokusevski. Basket good. Pokusevski's got his first points in this one.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Meledon. Here's Muscala. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. And so he hits both. And here is Meledon. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From downtown, and the Thunder another 3.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And he knocks down the first one. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Horford's checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Meledon, covered by Morris. The shot by Meledon, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Passes to Mikhailuk. Banked in off the glass. Here's Miracle Man. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.